FNF Q&A 47. We've got questions about trying to get new guests into a new salon, building your personal brand, and should you wait to become a beauty school teacher? Check it out. Ask away. It's FNF Q&A. Hey everybody, welcome to FNF Q&A episode 47. As always, I am Benjamin J, here to answer your salon business questions, which you can always ask by either commenting on the video below or submitting them to our email address, which is classes@ffsaloneducation.com. But we've got a really fun weekend coming up. So here in the salon, one of the things that we've really been focusing on is our events and trying to grow our event list and have a lot of fun stuff coming up. This Saturday is our third annual Bachelor and Bachelorette auction. And this year, I am a bachelor, so that's gonna be interesting. We decided that we wanted to raise a couple of extra pennies, so I thought that I would throw my name in the list. So if you're in Chicago and you wanna come out, we are supporting the Multiple Sclerosis Society as well as the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention, two awesome charities. It's only $15 in advance or $20 at the door. You can find the tickets on the HAIRLOFTLTD.com. Other than that, Monday we have our first ever business freestyle where I'm going to be sitting down with some salon owners and managers going over millennial motivation. Do you see that millennial video that's been trending with the little blonde girl?
I did see that.
I hated it.
Why do you like that?
Oh, bunch of nonsense. So that one's definitely going to get me riled up in terms of what I'm going to be teaching about on Monday. We still have a few spots left for that. So if you're interested, you can join in. But and then seeing the people that shared it, I was like, what are you doing? Like, anyway. Before I go off into the deep end talking about millennials and how awesome they are, let's just get into the questions.
This owner asks, what are some effective ways to gain new clients to a newly opened salon?
Oh, a newly opened salon. Definitely what we are going through right now. So initially, the first thing that you would want to be doing is opening a new salon with an existing clientele, right? Obviously, our hope is to grow, but initially, what you're hoping to do is bring over the guests that hopefully you currently had from where you were opening. That's how we launched here, was we had stylists from our other location that had a following. We brought them over here. Did everybody come? No. Some people stayed at that location, and we probably just dropped some in between the switch. So we also, there's construction going outside and it's very distracting. We also are going through this right now, trying to recruit new guests to come to our salon. Depending on your location, there's different philosophies that are gonna work best. We are trying both a ground strategy as well as a digital strategy. Our ground strategy is we have printed up gift certificates, not coupons, gift certificates, and we've gone out and presented those to either local residences, some condominium towers, apartment buildings, as well as businesses that we feel match the type of level and service that we want. I'm not gonna go give it to some slum of a restaurant to try and get people that wanna get a $2 burger. I wanna go to a refined restaurant, get the wait staff, get the cute hostess or the bar staff to come in. Then when their hair looks awesome, people talk to them, then they wanna come in and see us. We found that to be really, really effective so far. Our digital strategy is both our marketing through Yelp. Yelp is a huge one for us, and so we're definitely investing in wanting to become a sponsored page on there because Chicago's the third largest Yelp city on the website in terms of reviews. And for those people that don't believe in Yelp, beauty salons make up about 9% of the review listings on Yelp, so it is a very powerful thing. So that's Yelp, and then through our Facebook marketing, we're doing targeted ads to our local zip code, 60607. Giving them beautiful content. We put up one, I think we did a video on it a while ago, but we put up a post with one of our guests who had a beautiful purple, sort of violet tone. Now we target the location as well as the age group. Somebody with violet hair is probably not going to totally appeal to somebody that is in that 40 to 60 demographic. But if we're targeting a 25 to 35 or 25 to 40-year-old with some cool looking hair, that person's going to be into it. It was also, the content was a younger girl, professional girl. So we're also not going to target men with that image because, again, that image may not get them to want to come to the salon to get their hair cut. They're just going to dismiss it as, oh, it's a beauty salon as opposed to a men's salon. So ground strategy, digital strategy, that's what we're doing, and it should fit for you too.
This stylist wants to know what are some strategies for personal branding in a community to increase interest in yourself as a stylist.
So the first answer for this, and the first answer for anybody that wants to do any branding, whether we're talking about an individual or a salon business or, I don't know, a grocery store, what do you want to stand for, right? What is going to be your core message and what is going to be the thing that people know you for? That's what you got to think about. Personally, on a personal level, there are 5 things that I have always wanted to be a part of my image and my brand. A great attitude, enthusiasm, willingness to be a part of a team, a great character, and gratitude. So for me, those are the type of things that I try and execute when I'm doing my messaging online, whether I'm working with people, and it's really hard to fake that kind of stuff, so you really do have to commit to it. In terms of online, again, I guess we're doing real world and digital strategy. Online, what type of work do you want to be known for? Do you want to be known for cool colors? You know, is it vivids? Is it blondes? Is it strong geometric hair cutting? If you look at Christian, that's what he's known for. If you look at Shannon, she's building a reputation for color. And so, you know, we had Carlos on the show not too long ago. He's clearly known for his men's work. And so the content that you're putting out has to relay back to the type of work that you want to do. If you're online, use local hashtags. Hashtag your neighborhood, your city, your salon name, yourself. I'm getting less and less into watermarking images because I just feel like they cloud up the image, and certainly the way that some people put them over the hair so that nobody erases them. It's kind of like, it's basically signing your work over the painting, and so you're ruining the painting in order to sign the work. But that's what's important in terms of getting your name out there, right? What do you want to stand for? How to get your name to the general audience, but then there is living up to those expectations when they come in, right? If I present myself on this show as, you know, like I said, good attitude, enthusiastic, loving what I'm doing, and you came in and you taught a class and took a class from us, and I was, hey guys, so let me talk to you about salon business. You know, salon business, it's a lot of hard. You would be like, what happened? This wasn't the guy that I saw online. Same thing. When a guest walks into the salon and they think that they're going to have an awesome experience with you and they've got this really great stylist that they're about to sit down with, and then you're kind of moody that day, or the work doesn't quite live up to what they saw on Instagram because, you know, the photo was actually a little better than what the work was, that's going to be a letdown, and that's not going to build the brand that you want. So remember those things. What do you want to stand for? How to get your name out there online, and then being consistent when they bring in their experience to the salon.
This stylist wants to know, is it smart in today's market to wait to become a beauty school teacher?
To me, it's not necessarily a question about the market, right? The market for beauty schools is always going to be there. It may shift a little bit depending on what the new federal regulations effectively do. But to me, this is really more of a question about passion, right? Do you have the passion to become a beauty school teacher? Because I can tell you through the various levels of education, whether it's beauty school, in salon, or trying to become independent, beauty school is one of the toughest. It's one of the toughest. And it's partially toughest because sometimes people don't want to be there, but it's also tough because you are teaching like the basics, right? The core of the core. And so it is constantly also going over the same thing over and over again because you're teaching a new set of students the same basics, and it's tough. I got a lot of friends that work in beauty schools, and it's a tough gig. So first and foremost, do you have the passion for it? I personally would love to have more teachers that had more salon experience that then were able to teach. But typically, I see 2 routes. One is people become teachers later in their career, where maybe they've been in the salon for years, and then they come in. Or you have people that go into it right after school, and they graduate, and of course they go through the educator program, and they get their education, and they do become great teachers, but they lack a bit of the salon reality experience, you know. I remember when I was in school and there were people that didn't have any salon experience, and sometimes when they would tell me, your guests are going to love this, there was a little piece in the back of my mind that just said, how do you know that? You don't know that. So my belief is that if you could somehow do a bit of a hybrid, right, where if you could work in the school while also working in the salon, I think that that would be great because it builds your skill set as a stylist being in the salon. It also keeps you tied to the school, and it builds your experience, and so you really are able to relay more information besides what's just in the book back to the students so that they could get their careers started right. This episode 47. That question was submitted to us via email, classes@ffsaloneducation.com. It's the same email address that you can RSVP if you would like to our business freestyle on Monday. Also, just use the same email if you want to come to our Bachelorette auction this Saturday. So as always, submit your questions. We'll answer them on the next episode.